Sav, why aren't you uploading? Sav, where's Road to Red Paint? Sav, are you dead? Guys, I'm here, I'm alive, and I have come with what you wanted. Road to Red Paint. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Madden pisses me off. Madden 20 especially. The abilities in this game drive me up a wall. So, when it comes to playing with the Road to Red Paint squad, you can only imagine the amount of frustration that courses through my veins. And speaking of walls, here's a picture of mine. Just kidding, Mom and Dad. Please do not kick me out. Long story short, Madden 20 stresses me out. I'm 21 years old, and I have way too much gray hair already. So, to combat my gray hair, I've kind of just been doing me, just living my life, kind of just separating myself from religiously playing Madden every day, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty damn good. Here's a picture of me with a Captain America shield that I bought when I was down in Atlanta for DreamHack. This is probably one of the best purchases I've ever made in my entire life. 100%, I use it every day. But in all seriousness though, I really have just been embracing life lately. Here's a view from my suite down in Atlantic City. Absolute beautiful sunset. I could be a part-time photographer as well. It just has been really peaceful, not focusing in on video games 24/7. I don't feel like a robot. I'm just living my life, and I honestly want to live my life with you guys, and I really do want you guys to share more than just like video games with me. I want to incorporate more vlogs in my channel so you guys can see exactly what I do every single day and how I have fun outside of playing video games. I used the time that I had freed up by isolating myself from Madden for these past couple of weeks to start a brand new website with my friend Matt, simpleslates.com. We go ahead and provide all of our members on the website with DFS advice to help you guys win some money. We have won people hundreds and thousands of dollars, and it is an absolute blast. It is so much fun, and I highly encourage you guys, if you are fans of fantasy sports, whether it's NFL, NBA, or MLB, to go ahead and check out the website down below in the description. We are actually both going to be attending the Heat and Lakers game next Friday at 7 p.m. We are going to be sitting courtside, so make sure you guys watch that game and try to take a picture of us and tweet it at us, and it'll be pretty cool. But yeah, go ahead and check out the website down below, and we're going to go ahead now and start this episode of Road to Red Paint. Yo guys, what's going on? Back at it again with the Road to Red Paint squad. We are sitting on 0 Road to Red Paint points. No upgrades for us today because in the last episode we got embarrassed, we got waxed, we got absolutely dismantled. I keep saying it in each episode, this is by far the hardest season of Road to Red Paint yet, and the big reason is because of the abilities. They make it pretty hard for us to do anything with this squad. We do put up a fight. We never quit. We act like we are always in the game, even if we're down by 40. That's just the heart and soul of the Road to Red Paint squad, so hopefully we can go ahead and turn that around today. As you can see, we are 0-2 on the current season. We're going to go ahead now and take a look at our overall record. We're 3-6. We're on a 4-game losing streak. I mean, hey, you know, you can't really blame us for being on a 4-game losing streak. This team is really hard to play with, and look at the types of teams that EA matches us up against. There's our luxurious top 3 right there, and you know what we got to do, man. We always start the game off with a big boy run with Tony Pollard, and yup. Well, if that does not sum up how Road to Red Paint has gone thus far in Madden 20, I don't know what does, as an enforcer forces a fumble. Now we get the ball back and we're down by 8 because he wanted to add insult to injury and he went for 2 and got it. That time we go ahead, we run up the gut with Tony Pollard for nothing. On 3rd down, we're going to go ahead, throw a baby little out route because why not? Now it's 4th and 3. We literally have nothing to lose because we do not have a single Road to Red Paint point at all. So let's just go ahead and go for it. Jared Goff, and we just get the ball swatted out of the air. Now this fellow, he was so fun to play against with his Lamar Jackson and his crazy chemistry running backs. They were really well. He had not only a running back and Tyreek and Lamar with an ability, but he also had Tyreek as well, who is so much fun to defend against with bronze defensive backs named Barry Church. and silver defensive backs and gold defensive backs. But right here, as you can see, we try to force something to Marquise Brown. Pretty much Marquise Brown is the heart and soul. He's like the whole vessel of our offense. If we can get him going, then we are in the bank. But this is what I meant when I said that Tyreek Hill, he was just an absolute menace. Like, I don't know what abilities those are, but like, oh my gosh, it's like impossible to do anything. We could not get any sort of angle. Even if we did have an angle, it did not matter too much. Because right here, we finally get the offense clicking. The reason we have such good field position for this drive is because he did kick an onside kick. He was getting a little cocky. But that is okay though, because we take when people get cocky. We do not mind when people want to get cocky and play against us like that. We take it because guess what? That just puts us in a better situation to get some Road to Red paint points. Once again, another missile by Jared Goff. The offense is finally moving. The offense is finally clicking. This is something that we wanted to see very early on in the game. But, you know, we're already down 21 at the end of the, well, close to the end of the first quarter. We take a sack right there, but, you know, we get back into the red zone. On fourth down, we go for it, and we're able to go ahead, and we were able to low ball in there for a touchdown. Now there's 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Nothing bad could possibly happen, right? Just kidding. Lamar Jackson, for some weird reason, I cannot strafe and tackle Lamar Jackson. Like, there is like, not like, you cannot strafe tackle him. It's the weirdest thing ever. I don't know what that is, but it's super frustrating because I literally could not strafe tackle him. That is perfectly fine though, because right here, him going for 2 actually kind of hedges us giving up a couple of Road to Red paint points. We get a couple back right there, and we get that nice little pick. That pick gives us a nice little +2. But man, like I said, man, once our offense kind of can get a little bit better and we can get some more playmakers and get some more offensive linemen to give us a little bit more time, I think it's going to be a lot more manageable, because like stuff like this happens and it's super frustrating. There's really nothing I can do about that. Like, it's just an animation miscue. You know, the receiver was open, we just did not get the proper animation. But right here, we actually are able to force a 4th and long, and he winds up taking 3. So that's really good because we do not lose any Road to Red paint points. Right here, we're able to go ahead, quick dot to Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard able to get a little shifty with it. He's able to go ahead and get us right down inside of the 10-yard line. 1st and goal from the 9. Going to go ahead and motion out to Miri Bird, and we are going to get kind of glitchy with it, as right there his user kind of leaves, and we are able to go ahead and find our boy. I believe that was Demiri Bird again, in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Now right here, like I said, he has these abilities of annoyingness. I don't know how we're just unable to tackle him right there. It's like it doesn't register the tackle box for some reason. I have no clue why, but yes, that is very, very frustrating. But that is okay though, because once again, we are going back out on offense, and we are actually making a statement. We're actually showing that we can go ahead and move the ball against this guy's super team, get some Road to Red paint points. That's all I want to do, is finish with enough Road to Red paint points to get you guys the ability to have some upgrades. And unfortunately, right there, we do throw a pick, and we lose 2 points. And this guy's getting really cocky with it. I hate when people showboat against the Road to Red paint squad. So you know what we do when people showboat against the Road to Red paint squad? We crack them with Jared Goff, and we actually wind up turning the -2 into a +2 as we get a turnover on the turnover. So that gives us another 4 points right there, and we end the half. We wind up just taking the half down. So now it is the start of the second half, and this gentleman is going to Zeke, and Zeke is just Zeke. I really thought he was going to somehow break that right there. 3rd and 25 right here. We got Lamar Jackson in a strenuous situation. He has a pass rusher coming at him full speed, and he has to go ahead and throw it up a little too early before D-Hop was down the field, and we force a punt. That is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. And you know what else is a beautiful thing? Having Hollywood Brown on the outside absolutely cook his defender, and that right there is a 10-point play for the Road to Red paint squad. That is something that we needed big time, because I know you guys want to make some upgrades, and unfortunately right there we go ahead and we concede another touchdown. But at this point in time, I knew at the time that I was playing this game, I had accumulated a fair amount of Road to Red paint points, so I knew I just wanted to, you know, go ahead and I wanted to seamlessly end this game, and I wanted to seamlessly just end the game on pretty much however many points I had, because I knew I was getting a -5 for the loss, because obviously there's no chance I'm winning. So what I'm doing right here is just chewing clock, getting as many pity yards as I can, maybe one more pity score, and just go ahead and get a couple more, you know, Road to Red paint points for you guys, so that you guys can go ahead and suggest maybe our first elite, maybe just get a couple more golds on the squad before we start going crazy with some elites, because you know, I feel like if we could just, you know, kind of get a balanced team of gold cards for the Road to Red Paint team, I just know that the squad is just going to play so much better. I just know it is, because when we have a playmaker like Marquise Brown making plays like this, getting multiple 10-point plays for the Road to Red Paint squad, you know it is just a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. And then right here, we just got to go ahead and we got to hold them out before the end of the game. We got to hope that we do not allow any more touchdowns, so that we do not concede any more Road to Red Paint points other than the Road to Red Paint points we concede for losing the game. Right here, we have to contain Zeke, we got to contain Lamar, we got to contain Tyreek, we got to contain his X Factor players. That is what we got to do. And, you know, we got to do it to our best of our ability. Sometimes it is very difficult. And when I say sometimes, I mean most of the time. Because look at Lamar rolling. Lamar wide open. Oh, thank you. Oh, my goodness. That could have been really, really bad for the Road to Red Paint squad. There's 34 seconds left. It is 3rd and 12. What is Lamar going to do? He's going to take it himself. And he's going to run into his own player. And right here, I cannot engage in a conservative tackle for some reason. Right there, cannot get the strip animation to go ahead and connect with Lamar Jackson. So now he is 1st and goal with 25 ticks left. He has all 3 timeouts. What is he going to do? He's going to go ahead and pitch it to Zeke, and we are able to go ahead and lock Zeke Elliott up right there. Time is ticking. He did not bother to call a timeout. He's doing some adjustments. 10 seconds left on the clock. 8, 7. He's not hiking the ball yet. This is going to be the final play of the game for the Road to Red Paint squad. And what is he going to do? He's going to roll with Lamar. He's going to roll. He's going to roll. He's going to roll wide open in the end zone, and there's a penalty on the play, illegal touching, so we wind up not conceding the touchdown. We only lose 5 points for the loss. We finished this episode with 30 Road to Red Paint points. Make sure you guys go ahead, smack a like on the button for the next episode, and comment who you guys want me to get. Subscribe if you're new. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Love you guys.